Hello everybody, Hassan here. I'm an engineer, I have an MBA, and I am ultimately an investor. And the mission of this channel is to democratize information for free so that we can all have the same levels of opportunities in this competitive space. So guys, today's video I want to talk about a term that is often used in the financial markets, especially when you look into investing in companies or in industries. The term is TAM, Total Addressable Market. And we'll take a look at this term and how it relates to genomics or other industries. Before we do that, guys, please like this video, smash that like button, subscribe. A lot of you are subscribing, a lot of you are liking our videos. It's really helping the channel. It's really helping the community. Guys, if you could share this video, it's even an additional plus for not just for us in this community, but also for the whole space of genomics, gene editing, and really promoting the mission of democratizing information for free. So guys, please, if you could do that, I really do appreciate it. So guys, what is TAM? What is total addressable market, right? So this idea is often used when we are looking into an industry, right? We look at Airbnb, we look at Tesla, we look at Apple, we look at Microsoft, we look at all these types of companies, and we usually try to look what is the total addressable market, right? What does it mean, right? It basically means what is the total number of sales slash revenues that you can sort of generate in a particular industry, in a particular market. And the reason why we do this is because often when companies are public, when often they're going public, you need some sort of vision for this company, right? They can't just release certain earnings, they cannot just release certain performance without really selling you on the vision, right? So this is what these companies in gene editing are doing. They're trying to let you know as to where they are right now, what they've done in the past, but most importantly, where are they heading in the future? And the way it stands right now is that obviously in gene editing, companies like CRISPR Therapeutics, Antilia, Editas, Beam Therapeutics, and others do not have a FDA approved drug, right? So they don't actually have a product yet in 2021 as we speak. At the end of April, they do not have a FDA approved drug. What does this mean? It means that there's no way for them to literally sell any of their products or services to the public without any FDA approval. So what does this mean is that when you have to step back, and when you analyze this company, you have to step back and then see what is the total addressable market of this industry, right? And this is what I wanted to focus this video on. So do take these types of statistics as a grain of salt, because sometimes you have to wonder, how can we evaluate a total addressable market of a particular service or product if the market isn't even created yet, right? So you got to think about this. You got to really let your mind think about this twice, three times. So, of course, if you read traditional books of value investing, and there's great books out there, if you read those types of books, what they usually teach you is to look at balance sheets and look at really income statement and try to really project that in the future with a percentage growth. And obviously you need to look at the TAM, so total addressable market. You gotta look at that. But the thing is, this applies for many legacy companies. This may apply for other types of companies. But when you look at technology companies that are literally changing the way we think about genomics, the way we think about our lives, right? Where we talked about eradicating many diseases, we talked about eliminating world hunger. These types of products are not even on the market yet. There's not some sort of total addressable market statistic that can really be 100% accurate. And the reason why I'm mentioning this in this video is because we looked at how HIV, for example, is about a $50 billion market around the world. What does this mean? It means that if you have a company that really specializes in curing HIV through gene editing, through the CRISPR technology, they can expect to really hit up to $50 billion market in terms of just treating HIV. The thing is, guys, that's just one disease, right? That's just one disease. There's so many other diseases, guys. There's beta thalassemia, sickle cell disease. There's so many types of diseases, so many cancers, guys. Type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We're looking at eye problems. We're looking at liver problems. We're looking at, bones issues. We're looking at so many types of diseases, so many types of cancers. There's actually no way someone can really compute an adequate number that really reflects a proper TAM in this case. And it's extremely important to be aware of this because that's how you sort of realize that this market in genomics, specifically in gene editing, there's so much there's so much untapped potential there that there will be many winners. And that also means that many of these winners will be extremely profitable and they will make many sales. And of course, this comes with high growth in revenues. And again, this is just looking at numbers, this is just looking at the financial side of things. But obviously, there's the whole moral slash ethics side of things, which we are eradicating diseases, we are eliminating world hunger. You got to think about this. And then there's also side effects, right? What happens when less developed nations no longer have to worry about certain diseases? What happens to their communities? What in terms of innovation, creativity, in terms of work ethic, in terms of work productivity, right? We talked about input output, right? What happens in a society where there's more inputs in your feedback loop, right? In theory, your output could be greater, if not better, right? So this is something you guys got to think about. This is just me really rambling on a Wednesday evening here, just letting you guys really let your mind wander a little bit. Think about this term, total addressable market. See how it applies in gene editing and in genomics, just as general, and try to understand as to why I'm saying the fact that there are many players in this space, and hopefully, or most likely, there will be many winners as well. And when we talk about winners, we're talking about profitable companies that are making many multiples of revenues from what they're doing making right now. And this is again some sort of speculation. There's no FDA approved drug yet, guys. So I do want to mention that before we even head further. But that's all I wanted to say today, guys. That's the idea of today's video, total addressable market. Think about this when we think about gene editing, when we think about these types of companies that are building partnerships with big pharma companies to tackle many of these specific diseases in specific regions. What will governments do about this? What will communities be willing to give to these types of companies, these types of partnerships, these types of revolutionary technologies, right? So this is just food for thought, guys. Hopefully you guys appreciated this video. If you found value from it, like this video, share it, and please do subscribe. It really does help the channel again. You guys know the drift there. So thank you very much, and we'll see each other in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Thank you.